You're in mid-session and everything's going really well. You've used your technique and it's gone smoothly and you see the end of the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel for your client, the light at the end of the tunnel that your session's nearly going to be over. But then, boom, your client says, it's just, there's just 10%. There's just a little bit. I feel, I'm really not believing it. What do you do then? You look around and you're scrambling to think, oh my God, what have I got to do? Okay, what's the technique that I got to get her into? You become flustered because the client's telling you, oh, there's just 10%. Now, what do? Do you say, okay, let's leave it for now. Let's do it next session, just so that you can reevaluate yourself and gather yourself for the next session? Why don't you just do it then and there? Untie that knot. Find out what is that 10%, what is that little bit, because if you really care for that client, you want to get it done and dusted. You want to untie every knot. You want every stone unturned. You want to really get the result for your client then and there, not leave them hanging with that 10%, because you're doing a disservice to your client knowing that they're so close to getting their result. What do you do then? How do you establish that 10% that they need to really get over the line with? Are you just cutting them off and saying, we'll finish this session and we'll find out more the next session? Don't end it like that. I really encourage you, the way you're going to find out what that 10% is to stay in there, dig in a little bit more, find out by really investigating what is holding them back in that 10%. And the questioning that you put into that part, because they're so close, they're on the edge of finding out what the problem is. Don't let it drag on. Finish that session then and there.